Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, back for another episode of Age of Wonders 4. I think I said Age of Wonders 3 last time. Made a little bit of a mistake there. Old habits die hard. Let's jump back into it. First things first, I noticed we have a new development up here in the north. Blue has sent forth an army, and we didn't notice it before ending off the last episode. I believe I can deal with that. We'll talk about it momentarily. But first things first, let's go through the feedback for this week. So the first thing from Red Marut correctly did point it out that Jormag needs to be assigned to a department. There is one problem. If I go in here, there is no option to adjust his appearance, which is where you would change his name. We were going to have Jormag from Public Relations or something, but unlike other heroes or even your leader, where you can go in, you can adjust appearance, doesn't seem like you can do that for the heroes you pick up through the other like gaudier heroes that will offer to come help you sometimes. So unfortunately, Jormag just does not want a desk job for some reason. I cannot imagine why. So he's just gonna have to be Jormag. But he can be in public relations in our hearts if we want him to be. So. From Chris Lighthawk, foresters in the Throne City are not needed for building boosts anymore and can be changed into mines. That's a great point. I actually took a look through here, and there is literally nothing as far as I know. I guess, okay, never mind. There is a couple things, archer battlements, caltrip stash, but I think at most they only require one forester, and I have three. I am going to double check one more time. But and the Masonic Hall I know doesn't, Stone Towers doesn't, and you can't hurry any of that. Yeah, so at most I need one. So what I'm going to do is change both of these. Let me double check to make sure I don't need, no, this city's got plenty of quarries. All right, I'm going to change both of these into mines, and I'm going to get started on that right now. I know we have a massive surplus of money, but that's mostly just because of one Empire perk that we picked up. And over time, as I knock people out, I am expecting that to dwindle. That's actually something that, let me make sure I get this right. Yeah, this was also Red Marut. Or additional income from Destined Conquerors could be from wars with independent city-states. No, I'm sorry, that's actually a completely different comment. This was from the Nose Place? Gosh, maybe I didn't write this comment down. I apologize for this. But basically, as I go through the game, I'm going to, as I start knocking people out, it's going to become increasingly more difficult on my economy, because every time I knock somebody out, it ends a war, and the gold that am getting from this will end up going away over time. Now, it's going to be a slow thing. It's possible as I'm going through the comments, maybe I did write this down and I just not seeing it on my notes at the moment, but yeah, it's like every time I knock one out, my gold and mana income per turn is going to drop by 50. So it is something that's going to happen incrementally. What is going on with my terrain effects down here? It is something that's going to happen incrementally over time. So it's probably something I can adjust for, but it's something I need to just kind of keep in mind. Let's see, also this is from Chris Lighthawk. That was from Chris Lighthawk about changing those foresters to mines. Also from Chris Lighthawk, buildings that provide production are still useful in the long term for gold generation via produced merchandise. That's a good point. It's a good reason to pick up this Masonic Hall here, because basically, although I'm investing 95 gold in it up front, if I produce merchandise, 25% of that production is going to get converted to merchandise, which is effectively 5 gold per turn. So the Masonic Hall, while producing merchandise, which is what DC is probably going to be doing for most of the game, is effectively 5 gold per turn. So I think that's worth picking up. I will probably go ahead and queue that now, actually. I could always undo that if I need the money for something else, but I do have a small surplus here. Since I do have a little extra money on hand, though, I am going to drop some on getting an ironclad started in my capital city. Actually, maybe, can I do that in Vegas? Because it would be cheaper. I can. All right. It costs quite a bit less gold. That's pretty significant. Yeah, 25%. So it is going to take longer, but I don't mind waiting on it a little bit. if it saves me money. Money's tight right now. Even with the additional 300 per turn, I got a feeling I'm going to blow through all of that pretty easily. Moving on, also from Chris Lighthawk, I get plus 5 gold also from every special province improvement I make. That's from a Materium upgrade that I took, or maybe didn't take, but should. No, I did take it. Specialist districts. On top of that, I have a building in my city called an extraction nexus. That's not the correct city. Hang on, that's Denver. Denver doesn't have one yet. Washington, D.C. has one. This extraction nexus in here gives plus 2 mana and plus 2 gold per special province improvement. So basically every special province improvement, aside from its other effects, they all give me plus 7 gold and plus 2 mana. So they're worth building basically whenever I can, especially in cities with the extraction nexus. So I will try to get some more of them in. I did give some thought as to where I would like to place them. As a matter of fact, I think it would probably be better to build those even before the Masonic Hall, because DC's got plenty of production. It's not like it really needs that. I think instead what I want to do, since I'm converting that to a mine, I want to put a war foundry, which benefits from adjacent quarry and mine provinces right here. And it keeps that as a quarry so the rune carver's camp still benefits. So I want that right there. And just like that, I've spent all 300 gold I had on hand. But it's fine, we'll get more. Also, a few other things from Chris Lighthawk. First, build the item forge. I can make something cool. That'll come later, I think, but I do want to get that up fairly soon, if I can. I'm not going to worry about it immediately, but on the topic of the item forge, you do need items to discard in order to get the material to the binding essence you need to make items. I do happen to have a couple of heroes in my prison that I had forgotten about that can provide me with a few items if something were to happen to them. Oh gosh, that's unfortunate. Something happened to them. So now they're in my crypt, giving me mana income, but I'm going to leave them in there for now. I can sell the remains for some quick gold if I need to, but generally speaking, I would rather leave them in for them for the passive income and the ability to emergency generate gold if it's absolutely massively needed for something. So the longer they stay in your prison, the better generally, or in your crypt. And now I have a few extra items. I should have looked more carefully at what they had, but see, it looked like one of them was a helmet. I did get the Evoker's robes, but I already looked. I don't have any heroes that do magic damage, so I'm going to hang on to those robes and try to get them to somebody who can do magic damage. Also got a wind barrier ring, making units harder to hit by physical range and magic attacks. That one I probably do need to give to somebody. Possibly Jormag, actually. Force stuff to come close to him, and he's a dragon, so they're not going to want to come close to him. Jormag's already got the Ring of Opportunity, giving plus 30% damage on opportunity attacks. And I don't really have any other heroes that do opportunity attacks other than her, and she's a charge unit. I'm not really using her primarily for opportunity attacks, so what I think I'm going to do is give that new ring to Dave to give him a little bit of extra protection from things shooting back at him. I'll just do that for now. And then did anyone else need that helmet I found? Kevin, I guess we could give Kevin the Evoker's robes for now, just for a little extra resistance, but I need to remember those are on him and that they would probably be better off on somebody else. But everybody else has a helmet, except for, well, Jormag can't wear one, so I think we're good on items for now. Okay, and then finally, Chris did respond to my question regarding city magical matrix buildings. Those are those things I can build in my capital that benefit, or, well, wherever your wizard's tower is, that benefit certain types of magic, like these materia and bolstering matrices. These only apply to spells cast from the spell book, essentially. They do not apply to hero signature skills or any other magical attacks that your heroes can do. These are very specific to spells, as defined by being in the spell book. So, or cast with combat casting points. So yeah, unfortunately, I guess maybe fortunately for balance reasons, because I could see how that could get absurd. But yeah, I need to try to prioritize getting buff spells and debuff spells that match whatever matrix I want to build. So, and then finally, moving on, we got I Gaze Upon the Stars. Units heal in territory of wonders that I've cleared, as long as it's not desolate terrain under these map conditions. That is why I'm moving these guys back here for healing. Maybe I didn't make that very clear. But yeah, they basically, as I clear wonders, like, I think part of the thing was, like, when I cleared the Shrieker's Tomb, well, no, I'll get back to that in a minute. But basically, yes, that's why I'm sending these guys back here. They heal in territory of wonders you've cleared. The game counts this as your territory, essentially. It's just something that I may have not made particularly clear, so I thought I would mention it. From the nose plays, Steve's army could have put an outpost down, or outpost up near the Shrieker Tomb. That is something that I should have probably done on the last turn, before Steve's army moved back down here. But yeah, I had them up in this area after clearing the gold mine and then backed them off. I could have built an outpost right there. Now, in this case, maybe it's not bad that I didn't, because this army, I might not have been able to get them. I think I'm going to be able to kill this army. They may have not chased me down here if I had done that. But as it is right now, they're sort of walking into a trap. So I may have gotten inadvertently lucky, but yes, I do want to put an outpost up there, and I'm planning to do that by the end of this turn, because Steve can make it back up there. From Ekiaj, I think I'm pronouncing that right, Ekiaaj. Scry enemy spell could be very useful in this game for keeping track of the ongoing war between the two dragon armies, and it also allows me to cast the same spell on other armies within vision range of the one you're spying on, which could result in sort of a kind of pseudo snowball effect. So yeah, if I see an enemy army wandering around, and maybe I should just get it ready. Do I have it? I don't think I've researched it yet. But if it comes up as an option, basically Scry Enemy might be worth getting in this game, because you can cast it on an army, and if that army runs back into their own territory and they see other armies, you could just keep casting it and almost explore the map that way, and just keep tabs on the war as it's progressing between the dragons. So, kind of a cool idea, and I think I may try to do that if I can manage the mana for it, because I could see how that could get a little expensive, but it lasts for 15 turns, so it's pretty good. From Clydon and David, it would be a good idea to try to get inspiring leadership on more leaders to help save on gold costs. Not quite as big of an issue now with the extra gold income, but I still do think it's a good idea. So as these people level up, I will probably try to prioritize that, because I am generally keeping higher tier units with the higher tier heroes. Like, this guy's got several tier 3s with him, and I don't think Dave has. Oh, he actually does. Dave actually does have that, but not everybody does. So I need to try to make sure that I'm doing that. Just two more things from Clydon. Don't overlook Tremor Ritual would be great for sieges. It is a very powerful spell for sieging. In Tome of Terramancy, Tremor Ritual at the start of combat destroys all towers, battlements, and additional wall obstacles, and does 6 fortification damage per turn, contributing towards the siege, making it by far one of the more powerful siege options. So yes, I definitely do want to pick that up. If it becomes available, it's really, really good for tearing down an enemy city's defenses. And then finally, from Red Marut, additional income from Destined Conquerors could be from wars with independent city-states, and I could possibly take advantage of this. That is a great point. I was wondering why the Destined Conquerors gave me like 300 or 350 gold, and it's because if I look at my diplomatic state here, I'm actually at war with... Wait, maybe I'm not. Okay, then never mind. I'm back to being confused. I've got those ongoing wars, but it was like I was getting a little bit extra. Like I should be getting 300, and I was getting 350. I thought it might be because I'm at war with a city-state, but I'm actually not. Huh? That's strange. Where are these guys? Let me make sure I read this right, because those from Nebheim. They're kind of far from me. 30 grievances. Gain 50 gold and 50 mana per active warrior involved in. Well, we can do a little test just for science. I didn't really plan to go to war with these guys, but if that's correct and it contributes, I could get even more money simply by declaring war on every free city I come across. I just want to make sure they're not too close to me. These guys are way the heck up north. I'm the only person who's met them, though. Nobody else is negotiating with them. Part of me... No, it wouldn't make sense. Because even if I befriended them, the dragons would probably just attack and kill them. I want to see... It doesn't really break down where that income's coming from, does it? Income per turn, 309. Maybe I can figure it out this way. Because I'm thinking I want to declare war on them if they will give me that 50 gold, 50 mana per turn. But I would like to see that money's probably coming into my capital. Income per turn is 664. Domain, 335. Okay. Destined Conquerors, plus 300. Okay, Destined Conquerors is giving me 300. So the other gold that in surplus that I got, I'm not sure where that came from. Because I think I was getting, when I upgraded it, it felt like I got 350. But this is the correct amount, 300, and that's per active war. I guess since the city-state's so far away, just for science, I'm going to declare war on them and see if that goes up. It does count as an evil act. Am I evil? I think Steve just got back to being neutral. Oh well, it's for science. Okay, it doesn't count for the city-states. Okay, so it's just war against the AI. Dang, I was hoping I could take advantage of that. That's kind of what Red Root was suggesting I do. That's unfortunate, but that's how you learn. So, know that that does not work against free cities. And then one other thing I forgot to mention from Seraphine Gold, could have taken a one-time use 2,000 gold Naturium Empire upgrade if I really needed it. I don't really need to now, but it is worth remembering that that's on the table here. If I absolutely must have a massive surplus of gold at a given time, I could pick that up. Picking this up is actually tempting because I haven't gotten that. That's a good item. Would be good for my charge hero. It's 175 mana. Was I saving for something? I feel like I was, but I may have already gotten what I was saving for. I did pick up... No, I didn't pick up that yet. There's quite a few things in this tree that I would like to have. I think this is only... So I'm... Oh wait, was it the new city? Increase city cap by 1, and I am at my city cap. I'm 4 of 4. It was the new city. That's what I was saving for. I need 500 Imperium to... Yeah, I need 3 more turns of Imperium income before I'm going to be able to actually found the new city without any penalties. Although I'll probably go ahead and get the process started and then pick up the expanding governance along the way. So yeah, I can't afford to spend Imperium right now. I'm going to need it for the city that I'm putting up here. Okay, that was a lot of feedback, so let's get into some gameplay for this week. I want to start by dealing with this situation over here with this blue army. So if you actually look at them, they've just come through this derelict workshop and they have gotten smacked around quite a bit as a result. I should be able to easily finish this group off, but one thing I want to do before I do that, if you look at these guys, it looks like they have fire weakness. So originally I thought, okay, maybe we'll fight in the volcano because they're weak to fire. But that's actually because this volcanic heat is giving them -3 fire resistance, which is going to apply to me. These guys actually, because of their resistance bonus, astral attunement, no, where is that? It's in here somewhere. They basically have the race modification that gives them magical wards. There it is. Unit has 2 fire resistance, so they're actually better at fighting in fiery terrain than I am. If I move in there, I will have -3, and they will only has -1. So because the fire benefits them, or I guess hurts them less than it hurts me, I'm going to go ahead and turn that to desert now, so that we're fighting in an area that does not have volcanoes popping off in it. And we'll go ahead and just, I want to always have that ready to cast. Go. And then Steve's army, I believe, can handle this. Jormag's army, Jormag themselves is too far away. They can get up to like here, but we'll worry about them in a minute. Alright, guys, let's head over, and they're gonna just stay up here because I'm just gonna make that outpost. So this says it's a safe battle. I think it's probably accurate. I think we can probably auto this, but we'll see what this says. Yeah, that was no trouble. Mostly tier 1s and tier 2s that were already beaten up. So, nice chunk of gold though, and perhaps more importantly, war spoils. Very, very good. I'm gonna build that outpost now. And then we will have a nice choke point to hold there. Meanwhile, Jormag can move up as well as the other units that were coming, including that spy drone, which I really, really need up there. Jormag does have heightened senses, which is giving them +2 vision range on top of the fact that they're a flying unit. So they are going to be extremely important in terms of scouting out the enemy and making sure nothing sneaks up on me. With an outpost here, I think Steve can probably turn his attention towards that derelict workshop and maybe clear that out. I don't think I'm going to turn this into a city, though. It would take, I mean, maybe in the very long run, but I think by then I'll probably want a more forward city somewhere. So this is probably going to serve mostly as just a choke point outpost. I think we'll leave Denver the way it is. I think Denver's fine. Las Vegas can annex another province. I have given this some thought, and I have decided to build a forester on this tile down here, mostly because the foresters are the... These are the only 3 spaces, as I was looking around, that Vegas can build foresters until I can knock down this mountain. And then I may change it to a mine later, but for now I kind of want that so I can build the estate hall and keep the city's growth going strong. So I'm going to slap that down there, and it also gets me another 10 gold per turn from the... no, sorry, that's production for the iron deposit. Which does lower the bathhouse a little bit to 3 turns instead of 4, so that'll come 1 turn earlier. Okay, got that. New Empire development skill is available, but it doesn't really matter because I can't do anything with it. Okay, and then it's just hero remains being collected, and we're at the end of the turn. So I'm going to drop down a quick save here, now that I've gone through all the comments and stuff, and move on forward. For anyone wondering, whenever I drop down a quick save, that is strictly there for crashes. All of my games are basically Iron Man mode runs. Oh, holy crap. Okay, that could be a problem. All of my games are basically Iron Man mode runs, so I don't do any like reloading if a battle goes bad or something like that. Yikes. So I'm glad I brought Jormag over here. How far can these guys go on their next turn? If I stay in my own territory, they can't quite reach me, but Steve's got to cross through a mountain there, and that is going to force him around. I think... Oh, man. Okay, I think Steve is going to have to go... Okay, they can make it there on the next turn without the enemy being able to reach them. Oh, wait, that army can. Wait, why can that army go so much further than the others? Is it because they're already on the road? Like, what's going on? Like, these guys can't. Wait, no, that one can. They're all injured, though. I don't really want Steve's army to get caught off guard and outnumbered, but I need to get... See, I've got this army here, And they need to link up with Steve. Okay, wait, they could go there. Jormag's army would be safe there for a single turn if Steve's army stays up here. And then on the next turn, they could all coalesce, and I could have a fairly even fight. Was not expecting this much from blue all at once. Alright, we gotta let Steve's army heal. That's basically not negotiable, because if they move down to this spot, they can be reached by the enemy, and that would be very bad. But as long as the enemy can't reach this army if I keep them, like, here, I should be okay. I still want this little guy to go up and keep an eye on what's north, and like I said, Steve's army can stay where they're at for this turn. I want a wall. I want walls in that outpost. And I am going to wait. So this outpost can get another territory, but I'm going to want the Shrieker's Tomb once I can clear it. I was hoping to do that next with Steve, but clearly Blue has other ideas. Maybe they're a little salty about me knocking out their other army. So, Palisade walls it is. Probably stone walls immediately after, because that seems like it could be an important choke point. Alright, and then we got another outpost up here, which is great news. I'm going to also drop palisade walls up here, and it's basically the same thing. Need to clear that, and then I will, well, actually, in this case, this is going to be a city anyway, so I don't need to be as picky about where the work camp goes. Actually, this is probably just going to be a forester on that outpost right there. And then I just have to kill a fire dragon and a giant. Yay. Okay, let's go ahead and for this one just grab the forester, because I am going to found a city of the Internal Revenue Service. It looks like it's only going to... It looks like that'll happen instantly. So I might want to wait until I can... Because I don't want to go over my city cap, because that's going to hurt my entire economy temporarily. So I think I need to wait until I can get this city upgrade. So that's going to be another 2 turns that I have to wait on that. Which is fine. I will just, for now, take the forester anyway, because that's the tile that it's what I was going to do regardless. I can always make more area for farmland, but foresters are harder for me to get because I don't have a way of creating forests. So, right. I guess I should put them all in the outpost and then pray that yellow doesn't send anything after me. So far, it looks good. I think going that far forward for now is enough. Advanced warning. Alright, and then I had my other group coming down here. There was enemies crossing the mountains in this direction that I need to deal with. Also, does Vegas have the ability to make... No, wait, does this thing add the fire giant? It adds that to the Rally of Lieges. Do I want to pick up one of those? I think my answer is yes, I want that. So we're going to get a fire giant, because why not? He should show up in a turn or two. Yeah, I need to get down there. I think I'm going to turn this into friendly territory for me as well. Or not gross volcano land. Okay. Alright, I'm expecting those guys to come right through here. So this is where these armies are going to chill. I think that's fine for now. Oh wait, they're already right here. Maybe I can lure them into attacking me on this turn. That's generally, if your army is at full health, it's good to do that, because they will then heal, because that happens on the enemy's turn. The healing takes place immediately afterwards, It's saying impossible battle because I'm looking at them attacking me, not me attacking them. But yeah, I'll be fine in this fight. They'll come in, they'll attack me, and then that will trigger my healing, and then I can immediately run back to the north to assist up here in getting this new city up and running. So for the moment, since we're just gonna build, since I gotta wait a couple turns anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get the palisade walls constructed here, so the city at least has some defenses. And then I'm gonna just kind of stack my units on it and wait. I'm not gonna have them try to fight the dragon. I'm gonna wait until I get a little more powerful units up there. I can, however, send these guys back up to reinforce. Maybe they could take the dragon on the next turn with a few extra backup units here. Alright, and then outpost is founded. Denver can annex. Denver grew, okay. Let's see what we can do with Denver. Honestly, grabbing that tile, that's probably the play. It connects everything. Gives me more territory, well, a lot more territory to move through quickly. And it will build more roads, too. So, it's just a question of what type of province improvement do I want. Denver is working on a market because it has 2 farms. I really kind of need another forester, but let's see, the mint requires a mine, which I don't have. I think I might take the mine there, because then all I need is 1 more farm, which I could kind of build anywhere after I terraform, and then I would be able to work on a mint. Yeah, I'm gonna take the mine. That also is mana and gold income, so I'm fine with that. Okay, me end my turn. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. Things are gonna get interesting here with blue, I think. Unless they turn around. Yellow kind of poked into my business a couple times too and ended up turning around, so. Alright. They are not turning around though. And they have more. Alright, well, a lot of their units are wounded. I don't think the computer is handling the desolate terrain debuff where they're not healing in that territory very well. Okay, was there any movement up here? There was. I see some units. Okay, frick. Ooh, do I want a war breed? I mean, the answer is obviously yes, but... Reveal infernal secrets to corrupt the Tyrant Knight into a war breed. So I could either sacrifice knowledge per turn, I could pay gold. I could spend a bunch of mana to get city stability. That seems like a bad idea. And this would be a chaos crisis. So I probably need to get this war breed. Question is whether I want to spend research or gold for it. 399 gold's kind of a lot. It is something I can afford right now, but this is a total of, that's 6 turns, so it's almost 300 knowledge. I think both of these are roughly about the same cost to me if I look at how many turns it takes me to generate that much of the resource. Because this is slightly more than 1 turn of knowledge worth, and this is slightly more than 1 turn of gold worth. So I think I'll just spend the gold because it gets the upfront cost out of the way now, and then I can adjust for it. I do want to keep my knowledge rolling, so I guess we'll take the war breed. Where did it show up? Maybe it showed up near Steve. That would have been nice. It did, I think. Yep. Alright, well that gives me an extra tier 4 to help deal with this mess, which I will gladly take. Okay, I think same thing here. I'm probably going to want to terraform this to desert. And I should be able to get this guy in. Yeah, he'll be able to get in on this fight. In fact, they've left a weakness in their formation. I can attack that single stack. And I know they don't have anything hidden there because Jormag has True Sight. So this actually should be pretty easy, all things considered, aside from the fact that they have their leader here. Which I really should check and see what this guy can do. Okay, so that's a free action that lets him cast an extra spell every turn. It does have a 1-turn cooldown, so it's like an extra spell every other turn, plus 20 combat casting points. It's not the worst. It's not as scary as what Gold had. He's got Summon Animal, Aurora that can strengthen and hasten units. Astral Aspect. Transformation, it's Breath Attack. Increases in size, becomes part lightning damage, and can stun. Okay, so it's got a Breath Attack that can stun. That's good to know. So primarily the main two things are the extra magic and the stunning Breath Attack, which could be really bad if he lands a good hit with it. Alright, I need to think carefully about who's coming into this battle. Obviously the Warbreed. We're just going to move them down right now. And then Jormag's army can be the one to initiate combat. Steve's army... Steve probably should be with that Warbreed, because he's got Inspiring Leader. All that stuff is going to save money being with him. So he can have the Warbreed. Jormag has their own group there. Is this a Houndmaster? An extra Houndmaster? I think it is. Stop. Don't want to grow that city right now. Yeah, that's an extra Houndmaster. This group's got a Harrier. I think the one I might not take is the injured... this injured guy here, because he's still healing. So we'll leave him out, even though I kind of want to bring him in because he's got stabby sticks and could poke at the dragon. Actually, he might be good for a few different reasons. Do they have any flow serpents? No, they don't. They've got these astral ones, which I always have to remind myself the difference. Unit teleports to target hex, dealing damage, and then gains refuged. But I don't think this one goes into refuge. Yeah, I'm thinking of the flow serpents that go into refuge after taking a hit. These guys don't do that. They have a cooldown based teleport that refuges them afterwards, so they use it once and then it's done for a couple turns, which makes the pikemen a little less important for managing them. So yeah, I think I am going to leave the pikemen out of this one. Alright, I'm going to move these guys here. Add the Houndmaster to that group. And then Jormag's army can attack from here. Alright, this should be an interesting one. Oh yeah, I want to do this. Because all his units have that fire resistance, so I want to get rid of any fire damage, since it hurts me more than it hurts them. And I will see what the auto combat says, but I think this is one that I'm probably going to have to do myself. Just because that dragon is so powerful. Oh yeah, that one I'm going to have to do myself. Okay, this one's going to be a mess. Wasn't expecting blue to throw their dragon at me from this angle. Unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan of this battlefield, because it kind of funnels units through. Well, I don't know, maybe I can make it work for me. The dragon's on that side. If I push hard on this side and try to kill all these little units, it might give me quite an advantage. They do have a phase beast in there. That's not great, but I think I'm going to just do that. Make him back off. I was kind of hoping it would shove him closer to me and then I could just gang up on it real fast, but no, he's way over there. Oh wait, no, he's right there. Okay. Where can he phase 2? All right, I think my plan is to slide everyone over in this direction and kind of away from Jormag's big group. Or maybe it would be better to stay spread out because Jormag's breath attack is going to hit my units harder if I group them up more. And I don't want that. This thing's Astral Refuge. So it can slow stuff. Alright. Mage Lock Cannon can't hit anything from where it's at. That's a range of 6. So I don't think he can quite reach me yet. I might want to turn on the grid for this and count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he could hit where Steve... He could get to that row, like, right in front of where Steve is standing. Which is probably why he moved to that spot. So I want to... get Steve over here. Or summon an animal. Maybe if I summon an animal, he'll go for that. He's gonna refuge, though. So I won't be able to really counterattack on him. Steve does have sprint, so he can step away if he needs to shoot. So I'm gonna go ahead and summon the animal now anyway. We'll try to use it as bait. See if maybe I can... Yeah, I'm just gonna use it as bait. Lure it in. I'm gonna have this guy pull around back on this side. And move the spider up here. In fact, I'll get a baby spider out now. Use all the bait we can use. And I'll leave the warbreed here, so that if that thing phases here, to that spot the warbreed can counterattack once its astral refuge thing runs out. I think it probably will go to that spot. I might actually leave the warbreed here so he doesn't take the damage from the phase. And I'll put the unicorn here, just to make it more of bait. Okay, I like that setup there, I think. As for the middle, probably want to move Jormag up. That guy's going to create an animal that I'm going to have to deal with an ad. I'm going to cautiously advance in the middle. This is probably a good place for Jormag to be anyway. Because anything that funnels through here could get ice breathed. I'm going to put this little scrap hermit there to sort of protect Jormag. I don't really feel like I can fully adequately protect myself from this thing's dragon breath. I just kind of want to avoid spreading out too much, or clumping up too much, with the exception of maybe using the overseers like this to get that defense mode up, even though that phase beast could pretty easily break it. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, they might actually be in a little bit of trouble. I'm gonna leave, let's see, these guys can go here, kind of in between things. These guys can go here, I guess. Not really sure where I want to position these muskets. Maybe more towards this side. The problem is that phase beast can pretty much go anywhere and do anything on its turn, so it kind of concerns me. I'll put the hounds here for the moment. Leave this guy back just a bit. And basically the idea is get them to do something dumb. I've got my gremlins ready to go. He can't phase any further than, like, here. In fact, I might try to block him from getting to the mage locks there with really any other unit. Like, that dog would be fine. I could just use the dog for that purpose. Unless the dog can reach an enemy. No, it can't. So I'll put the dog there. And just making sure his phase range is essentially the same as his movement range. So this line of spaces is safe to stand on. So I'll put a mage lock there. These guys, I just want to stay out of their range if I can. Maybe I'll put a dragoon here. And you there, and you... Yeah, you here is fine. I would like the gremlins to stay in the back, and these guys to maybe just cast some magic defense there. Okay. I think I'm fine with this setup. And here just comes massive spells. Okay. Houndmaster's dead. Phase Beast. Ooh, it went for Steve. Okay. Wait, that wasn't the same Phase Beast. There was one over there that I missed. Okay. We're all good. Steve's still alive. And as far as I know, no one has died yet. Although that thing refuged, which is super annoying. Because then it can do a follow-up attack on its next turn for quite a bit of damage. Fortunately, it doesn't exert zone of control while it's refuged. Jormag also has kind of wandered off by themselves. Or not Jormag, Boss Zorkan? Boss Zorkan. It's a weird name. I kind of just want to call him Zorak. That's a little bit of a obscure reference to an old show, but that's what it reminds me of when I look at that. Gosh. Okay, these guys are a problem. They're not... It's not what they can do on this turn, it's what I know they'll be able to do on the next turn that bothers me. It's probably best to just ignore them and maybe just try to kill as much other stuff as possible, but they're definitely going to take out some units. The Phase Beast hasn't even come in yet, so that scares me. I think I'm going to start on this end and work my way up, because we need to get Steve out of trouble. This thing does cancel, the cannon does cancel retaliations, right? Okay, so I'm gonna have Steve use his sprint here. I wish the gremlin was down here, because I would love to be able to flank that thing with an attack from Steve. Okay, we're just gonna have to do it this way. Sprint, take a step back. And that will... Oh, he will get displaced when he gets hit. Maybe I won't need that sprint. Hang on. I'm going to undo that move. I've already used the sprint. I can't undo that. But I am going to undo Steve's move. Because this thing is going to get shuffled a bit when it... Okay, I can't shoot it from there, but I could shoot it... Alright, here's the plan. I move the spider forward 1 space, and then I move these guys forward 1 space. I shoot it for a flank attack by this guy, which displaces it. Okay. That also turned it around, which is really good for me. Now the cannon can focus on something else, like maybe that Tide Spirit there. It can't do anything to the Astral Serpent because he's refuged. Can I kill that thing without the use of Steve? Because if Steve can, I would probably rather him shoot that thing. Or actually, even better, the eye. These guys can sunder defense It says he's got displace and replace, but it works once per turn, so it shouldn't trigger again. Oh, he does that. Okay. I forgot about that War Breach did that. Alright, well, we'll have Steve take that shot. And because he's got killing momentum, he can actually heal. So I'm gonna do that. Make sure I keep him nice and healthy. And then we can use the cannon to hit the Tide Spirit, I guess. Cancels in retaliation. We did get Misfortune on him. That's handy. Tempted to just charge the dragon with everything I've got, because the Tide Spirit honestly isn't that scary. I do want the Unicorn to get back here and pressure... See, is that a ranged hero? Probably want to pressure him, or prevent this thing from using Psychic Gaze and trying to stun something. I will go here, because I can flank attack this thing. And do a pretty decent chunk of damage to it. The spiders, since this guy got his... Yeah, these little spiders can go after him because he won't retaliate. Okay, unfortunately I did not sunder his defense. And then I think the rest of my stuff is probably going to go to try to deal with the dragon. I should have phased the Unicorn up there. Dang it. Alright, that was a mistake. Because this thing can just rain down death on me. The Unicorn would have been much better off up there because it could have prevented that thing from doing anything. Alright, can I designate target and focus fire on that dragon? Probably. I just don't have enough heavy hitting units to be able to punch through all of its health. I am really kicking myself for not putting that Unicorn up there. That was a perfect spot for me to do it. And I don't think I have any summons or anything like that I can do, so I'm just gonna have to deal with the fact that he's up there now. Alright, maybe I can get there with these guys. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna have to go dragon versus dragon in the middle there. I'm gonna move to this other side and try to figure this out next. At least these guys can shoot on this turn. The gremlins can turn somebody around so that I'm getting flank attacks. That will help some. The phase beast in the back there scares me though, and there's not a lot I can do about it. I'm not sure why these guys can't... Were these guys... Oh, they were slowed, okay. I really want them to go after the phase beast, but they can't reach him. These guys were not slowed, so maybe if I send these guys here, I can attack them, cancel their retaliation. These guys can go after the phase beast and hopefully knock it somewhere where I can... Okay, that's helpful. That's helpful. Okay, got something here that I can work with. Yeah, I think I can kill those. Killing those phase beasts now would be really handy before they can manage to do anything dastardly. It's an 80%. Is there a way I can mark them to make them more likely to be hit? I've already marked them once with the... the Hound Masters. These guys can mark. Yeah, marking blast. Okay, I need to be very careful about how I move these units here. I can go past these guys with no trouble. I think the Dragoon is slowed. Yeah, it is, which is why it can't barely move at all. I'm going to move them here. I'm going to move this guy up here, because I want to make sure this shot lands. It's another stack of marked and a little extra damage. Now it's a 90%. I'll take those odds. And then it's probably going to be the pistol shot from these guys that finishes it off. No, they could reach 2. The Mage Locks could. I would rather see if I could get the shot with a Houndmaster, but I don't think I can. I'm not sure why these guys can't... Oh, they were also slowed. Okay. Is there any unit besides a Mage Lock that I could hit that thing with, or the Gremlin, because I have plans for both of them, that I could kill it? I don't think there is. And I definitely want to kill it here. So I think I am going to have to use the Dragoon for this, which I didn't really want to do, but if it gets rid of those things, I'm not going to complain too much. Alright, keep going that way so we can surround these guys. The Gremlins... Okay, I think I could probably kill that guy with a flank. I think. If these guys go here... Oh wait, no, that is not a flank. Okay. Maybe with help from those, they could hit it? No, because they are slowed and would have to go all the way around. Alright. The Gremlin is going to have to go after this guy, I think. But I can move the Gremlin back a bit, though, because I don't really want to lose it. It's behind you ability. How much range does that have? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. So he would do it from there. Okay. Okay, that turns him around. And now he can be flanked for a bunch of extra damage. Okay. And then you can hit him. Okay, high morale. I'll take it. It's going to drop again after the next turn, but for now, I'll take what I can get. And then I'm going to move these Houndmasters. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave these Houndmasters here and hope that the Astral Serpent goes after them instead of the Mage Locks. They can also sort of protect that guy from the Mage Lock from the spell shield there. Guess I'll whittle him down a little. Alright, now back to the dragon in the middle. Yeah, I think we just gotta take him out as fast as I can, so it's gonna be designate target on him. Distracts him, 2 stacks of marked. That allows me to get a charge attack, which still barely does anything. Of course, this guy has heavy charge strike, which I should be using, although it doesn't. I don't know if it makes any difference because this is 23 damage and this is, so he doesn't have charge resistance, but I'll just use it anyway. Basically, I just want to surround this guy and keep him from moving away. Lock him in place and force him to use his breath in a bad situation. Jormag actually has sprint, so I could get to both sides of him. Although he's got fly, so I can't really lock him down anyway. He also can't move, he wouldn't normally be able to move backward from there regardless, so... what does this do? That can sunder defense. I should have used that first. Also should have used this first. If I can immobilize him, that would be super handy. Maybe I could get crazy lucky with an immobilize. I need those Harriers. So... That is weird. My drive disconnected and reconnected. I hope that didn't interrupt this recording. Because that's the drive... That was really weird. I just had my external hard drive, like, Windows disconnected and reconnected it. I'm going to actually drop a quick save here. Because that might have messed up my recording, and I may have to come back to this point. Hopefully everything's fine. So... fast. That'll mark him and give him misfortune. He's not immobilized, though. Don't know if I can immobilize him. This, does that hit units? Hits all units in a 2x cone? Okay, I don't want to do that, probably. I'm just going to hit him with a flank attack with Jormag to get some damage on him. I think that just triggered Draconic Rage. Did it? Hang on. I thought that triggered it. No, it's not. It shouldn't be triggered yet. Alright. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy here. And probably this guy here. To try to protect against his breath attack. Depending on where he ends up throwing it. And I'll put this guy here on defense. Alright. I think that's just about everything I can do. There is the Dragoon down here, who can't really do much right now. I'll probably position him there. And then, of course, there's my Spider, which also can't do a whole lot, other than prepare to retaliate against that thing here. Oh, I do have one more Houndmaster. Ooh, that's a decent chunk of damage, but it also might trigger Draconic Rage at a moment that I don't want to. Hang on, what's his total health points? I can calculate this. Is he bleeding? He's distracted, he's marked, he's got Sundered Defense, okay. He's got 125 total health. Draconic Rage triggers at... This health points reach 60... Oh, wait, no, it is already triggered. It's 60% or lower. All right, well, in that case, just shoot him. All right. This is going to hurt. This counterattack is going to suck. Okay, he mostly didn't get stuns there. Hurt my Mage Lock. Killed that Mage Lock. Killed the cannon. Killed Steve. That's not good. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay. Alright. Their turn can stop anytime. Okay, I need to turn... Okay, I gotta turn fast combat animations off. I keep switching this on and off because I play with friends and we play with that on, but for the purpose of my YouTube channel, I have no idea what just happened there, so... yikes. Okay, I kind of got wrecked on that bottom side of the battlefield. And unfortunately, the Unicorn got slowed in all that mess, so I still can't pin that unit down. The only side, like, things weren't terrible up here. I can manage this situation. Maybe. Okay, maybe I can manage this situation. Okay, those things, I need to flip him around, I think. Maybe. Crap, losing Steve here is bad. Alright, finish their dragon off. That's the only thing Jormag needs to do. Get rid of that thing. Alright, that helps because now I can pin this unit with this knight. It can't move or do anything anymore now. Well, I guess it can move because it floats, so it can go over the... Yeah, it can go around, but... now, can I get rid of... I'm going to lose that Warbreed as soon as I got it. Might be able to immobilize, maybe? If I get lucky. Okay, I'm going to try... Okay, what's the range on that? I kind of need him to stand where the Warbreed is for this to work. But the Warbreed would take a hit from that thing if I do that. I can't cast spells because Steve is on vacation. That guy got stunned. need to get something up in the face of that soother. That I think the shield guy can handle. Yeah, I'll just send him up there. Bug that person. Then this guy probably needs... I want to try to heal somebody. I'm just not sure who. Because the people who need it are all kind of out of his reach. There is still... I do still have one over here. Okay, this is... Here's an opportunity. So I can use this guy to turn that one around. That allows him to back off and heal whoever he wants to, which is going to be... Oops. What did I just do? Oh, Patch-Up's got a pretty short range. I gotta remember that. Yeah, he's got to move to do it. Okay, that's fine. He can now pretty darn close to killing that thing. I can cancel the retaliation on this thing with that hound. And then I can use this hound to finish off that unit while this guy helps deal with this one, I guess? Or I could use this hound to break retaliation on this guy. I could use these guys to kill this one. Now the Hound Master can move away and fire. Not that it can do a lot of damage, but better than doing nothing. Alright, and then you'll just have to take a hit. Good, he fumbled. And we can try to wear him down a little more. Okay. And you can... you know what, you're fine where you're at. Maybe he's not. Maybe I should have moved him back. Forget how fragile those Dragoons can be. Okay, then back to here. I really want to get the Warbreed. It's actually acting like he won't attack me when I move, but that doesn't make sense. These guys have opportunity attack, don't they? Aerial, fighter, floating, magic. No, they actually don't. So I can just move that Warbreed away. Or rather move it closer. No, wait, I don't want to do that. Oh, I do want to use its power cleave, though. I really want to keep that Warbreed alive. The problem is I don't want to hit it with my spider, and I want... If I can put the spider there... Wait, power cleave is... No, power cleave takes... Okay, I can't move and do power cleave on this turn anyway. Okay, I'm going to step that Warbreed back. I'm going to use the spider and do this. Okay, I didn't immobilize anything super important. That's unfortunate, but I can at least go here and mess that guy's day up a little bit. Warbreed can go here and shove this thing off the spider, which probably isn't a bad move. And I still would really like to heal... You know what? I'm going to have these guys go down this way and focus on healing the Warbreed if they can get to him. If he survives another round. I'm not sure if he will. Okay, at least they can't cast spells. We're on even footing there. Oh, my unicorn disappeared. Alright. There we go. Much slower pace. Okay, they're going to kill the mage locks. That's okay, they're replaceable. The spider is not, but it's not like the most important unit either, so I would rather save the Warbreed there if I can. But he's going to need some serious help. Okay, what are we doing up here? Oh, he took a hit and then backed off, okay. Please don't kill the Warbreed. Don't kill the Warbreed. Dang you. Okay, crap. I was hoping I could save him. Whatever that was just disappeared. Oh, that was his summon. Combat summon. Frick. Okay. I think it's tempting to keep sending troops down there to try to pick things off, but it might be worth it. I don't know. It depends on how much I can hit him with down there. This guy could easily kill that, but I can't quite so easily kill this. Alright, these guys are doing pretty well up here, so let's start by finishing off the mess that's over here, and then we'll move from there. Alright, you guys go get rid of him. I would like these guys to assist with finishing this off. This under defense should be able to. There we go. Now, if everyone gangs up on this guy, can we kill it? Yes, we can. Let's make sure we get that flank attack. There we go. All right. Now we just got to get... This guy can't move. What happened to you? Oh, he got stunned. Okay. All right. Well, they're all done up here at least. I could run him down here and try to immobilize that thing, but I don't think it really helps me. I think what I need to do is back off and let these guys approach me. Otherwise, I'm probably going to lose something else. I don't really think there's any reason for me to lose anything else in this particular fight, so I'm going to back him off and just let them come my direction. They'll probably attack something, damage something a little bit, but I should be able to counterattack. Maybe even with a nice big breath attack from Jormag. Alright, so the battlefield has shifted. I'm really sad I lost that war breed. That bums me out. Okay, now we can do some damage, I think. Yeah. So Jormag's got the breath attack. That'll darn near kill that thing by itself. May as well use it now. Okay. This guy can easily go take care of this. And then I should be able to finish him off with range attacks. Why are these guys stunned? Is that from hitting... Oh, maybe it's from hitting... It's from hitting those things. I forgot they have that astral membrane ability. Can you hit that from here? You can. Excellent. And you can go ahead and patch him up so he doesn't die. Then the gremlin is here to set up for a good counterattack whenever the opportunity presents itself. This thing can phase again, which is super annoying, and is probably going to interfere a lot with stuff. But hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't result in anything getting killed. If the only thing is, maybe I can. You know what? I could have probably moved forward and caught that in the frost breath if I had thought about it. Because it's very close to being dead. In fact, these guys might be able to kill it. All right, I wanna check that. They're gonna want to flank, although I don't think they quite can. Okay, they can kill it. They'll be sacrificing themselves to do it though. It's a range of 4, 1, 2, 3. So they would do better from here. Problem is, I think they're gonna die from the hero if they do this, unless I can protect them, which I might be able to. I can at least give them some defense, but I think this is a magic hero. You know what? It's worth. I think it's worth it. The risk, just to get rid of them, and then I can kind of block with this thing. And then it's just their hero. I don't need to worry about the gremlins because they'll phase when the hero hits them with anything. So they're not vulnerable to any multi-hits. Okay, I think I'm all good. I'll probably back them off a little bit. Aside from that, we're good. Hopefully he fumbles. Alright, he just used an AoE spell. That's fine. Now I need Jormag to cover some distance. We've got that sprint, so let's use it. And then it's just swarm tactics at this point. Can I reach him with this? Oh wait, no, you can't. Dark Surge is all 3 action points. I always forget that. Now I really only want to send units after him that are at decent amounts of health. Unit is fleeing. No, I want to try to track this guy down. What's his easy? Oh, he could run. I need to block him if I can. I don't know if I have any units that can block him, though. I don't want him to get away. Oh man, I wish they had immobilize ready to go. Ah, crap, I don't think I can keep him from running in this situation. I can come so close to getting in his way. I can get to here. If I could make it like 2 more spaces, I think I could prevent him from getting away. It's that one space that he can reach right there that's a problem. Now, I don't think any of this matters, but I'm going to move as many units down here as I can anyway. Wait. Harrier. Okay. Wait, where is this Harrier? He's the one up there, right? Okay. Yeah, I think he's gonna run. Oh, he didn't. Why didn't he just go straight? I mean, now he's gonna die. I could do more damage with that guy if I heal him first. Nailed it. Okay. Should have probably moved to take a higher than 60%. Okay, that was still really freaking ugly. Honestly, not a whole lot better than what the auto combat did. But at least Jormag didn't die too. I think in the auto, Jormag and Steve both died. Yuck, though. Seriously, that's nasty. Oh, and there's still a 6 stack with a fire giant left. Frick. Probably do need to deal with that. Alright, let's get some better units in Jormag's group. They don't... Okay, they've got Evoker, Soothers. I've still got them outnumbered, so I'm probably going to take this fight. But it's going to be an ugly one, another ugly one. I probably will have some more losses, but I need to push blue out and hopefully make it so they don't try again to come back for a little while, because holy crap, those dragon abilities are very, very good. Alright, let's do this. I can worry about organizing the troops. Jormag doesn't have any army leader bonuses, so everyone's positions relative to one another don't really matter. I don't have any more mage locks. Thought I was going to sneeze there, and then it went. Okay. Says risky battle. I don't like that, but I kind of feel like I have to do it. Well, no, I don't really have to. Now that I think of it, they can't really heal, and I can. Although I've kind of messed this up a little bit, but if I backed everybody off and put them here, I could kind of cut off their escape and chase them, and I could get a turn of free healing out of it. I'm going to put Jormag there too. Put this guy here. I actually like that a lot better. Then he can attack me if he wants, but I suspect he might try to run. The only thing I'm worried about is if their leader comes back. How long are you in the void for? Because if he's in the void but then comes back in one turn, then he would have a spell casting advantage on me. But I would still have a bunch of extra health. It still, I think, would kind of balance out, so I'll take it. Another problem has appeared up here. I am not going to be able to finish that palisade walls before these guys come crashing into me. Wait, where did those... Oh wait, no, they're right there. Okay, I thought that was one of my armies. Yeah, okay. I need to take care of these guys and then immediately get these armies back up north to help with that situation. I think I'm going to lose that outpost, but I can hopefully take it back once the big guns come. So for now, we'll just have that guy initiate this fight. Hopefully I can just auto this. I don't really want to do another manual combat. Okay. Alright, that takes care of them temporarily. I do have heroes that have leveled up, I think. Okay, Steve is forced into a void. He's been forced into the void, although I can't seem to tell how many turns he's got left. Stella's been captured. What do you have? Anything useful? Hunter Spider Mount. Gives jump. Yeah, I'll execute you. We're gonna be pretty evil. There is, so like, I could give this guy the Hunter Spider Mount, which is a good mount, but there's a kind of bug in the game right now. I'll go ahead and give it to him for now, but there's a really annoying bug in the game right now, which causes, actually, I think it would be better on my other hero. It causes the jump ability to be your primary movement ability, which is super, super annoying. Oh, she's already got a dire bear. That might be better for her to keep. It causes your jump ability to be your primary movement ability, so you have to switch to manual movement, and it's just kind of annoying. I think it's a bug. Maybe they fixed it though, so I will try it. And we'll see. Maybe it'll work. Alright. Everybody book it back this way as fast as you can. That gold dragon army is scary. And I need to do something about it. I don't think these guys can quite reach on this turn. Oh wait, they totally can. Okay. Yeah, I know when I'm outnumbered. I'm going to have to back off. But I think I can get my guys up here. If they capture it, it'll take them time to build walls too. I should be able to get my guys back up to help retake it if they take it. So, also maybe if I leave this little guy up here, they'll split something off to go like chase after him. There we go. Good thing I had the scout, because I could have gotten caught off guard with a very nasty situation there. Alright, back off. Alright, I'm going to actually move this scout more onto this mountain range, I think, because I think that's better representative of where blue actually is. Although for this, actually for this specific moment, I'm going to put him with these guys because they could use all the help they can get. Texas produced Extraction Nexus and grew. That's good news. Since it got an Extraction Nexus, I probably want to try to get more specialty province improvements constructed here. I got the Reaver Manufactorium that benefits from foresters, quarries, and mines. The War Foundry benefits from just quarries and mines. War Foundry would be good there. Reaver Manufactorium would be good here. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, because that's also got the... Actually, the Reaver Manufactorium would be even better here, I think, because that's 2 foresters. I kind of built the Rune Carver's camp in the wrong place, sort of. I think I was planning to just build another regular old quarry here. What has DC not built yet? Mob camp? Yeah, okay. That doesn't have any specific adjacency bonuses. I think that I'm going to build a Reaver Manufactorium here instead. Oh no, wait. I want to keep that because this is a... Reaver Manufactorium is a mine, and the Rune Carver's camp doesn't benefit from those adjacency bonuses. So yeah, I think I want to take this and build the War Foundry on it. This benefits from foresters, quarries, and mines. I don't really have a great spot for this in that city, to be honest. I think this spot's okay, but it kind of takes away from the Rune Carver's camp being there. The Rune Carver's camp could still be somewhat useful, though. Yeah, I'll do this. We'll do the Reaver Manufactorium here, I think. Because it is still going to benefit from 2 things and eventually 3 once I put the War Foundry here. And the Rune Carver's camp, if I put a quarry here, is still going to benefit from 2. So it's not in a terrible spot by any means. So I'll take this. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and add a quarry here. And then I'll build the War Foundry immediately after that. In fact, I'll probably just queue it now so I don't forget. And the War Foundry is going to benefit from mines, so it'll benefit from this once that's done. Okay. DC still working on the War Foundry. Remains of Stella the Keen have been collected. We're going to leave them there. Alignment has changed. I am now very evil. That is going to hurt me in terms of like the random events that trigger. Oh, I can get this guy down too. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see what those guys do. I really hope that Jormag doesn't get his magic back. I think they will probably try to run, and I should be able to chase them down if they do. I feel like I'm making a mistake not going after them, but I think it's too late now. Well, no, it's not too late. I could move this guy here, and that would be a low-risk battle. My guys are just too beat up, though. There's too much to heal. The only thing is maybe if the Overseer's healing cooldown is low, but I think it's still like 2 turns. Yeah, it's a 2-turn cooldown. So I can't really keep everybody very well healed. Those guys won't heal much. I'm just going to end the turn and see what they do. It's a little bit of a tough decision, I think. If I can get one turn of healing, I can kill them easily. But I was just too beat up after that last battle. I need the dragons to keep fighting amongst themselves. Did they just not move? They just decided to not move. Why? Okay, is he back? That's one thing I want to know. Ruler's still in the void. Excellent. Okay. At least he didn't come back before I did. Alright, now I should be able to handle them fairly easily. It even says it's a safe battle, so I'm gonna move these guys here and then attack from this angle. We'll do auto. I probably will have to manual this one, but nope, they got it. All right, cool. Making bank off of these battles, at least. There's that. Plus, my gold income is going up. Well, no, never mind. I know exactly why my gold income went up. And it's not for great reasons. All right. I picked up another unit out of that. I'll take all the free units I can get right now. We need to get back into unit production mode. Okay, this city is unstable. Why are you unstable? Did you get too big without me building you? Yeah, they want a tavern. All right, fine. Get somewhere for my people to drink. All right, well, let's try to make some semblance of decent army formation here. Why not add... I could say I got 2 overseers. Yeah, let's get 1 overseer in each army. Spread them out a bit. So Dormant's army can have 1. Might start moving troops back north a little bit, because I might still want to try to go after that Shrieker Tomb. So we'll give Jormag's army 1 of those guys. The Harrier I probably want mixed into a group with another Overseer. And then I think the Scout I'm splitting off from the others, so the rest can just make up their own group. It looks like there's more movement out here, so I want to see what that's all about. A couple stragglers that I imagine will probably turn around after this turn, but we'll see. Okay. For the moment, I'm going to leave everybody in my friendly territory, just for healing. I doubt blue is going to be able to throw a whole lot more at me right now. This is a spot where I think having that scry enemy spell would be pretty handy, because I kind of think these guys will turn around after... Because there's not really anything for them to do if they run in here. Like, they don't have heroes, they can't siege anything, and they don't have enough backup to survive. I doubt they've got a whole lot more coming behind that immediately, although we are on turn 76, so they might. We're actually surprisingly late into the mid-game here, so I don't feel like I've made enough progress to justify it. They did back... Okay, yellow backed off up here again. They can't seem to figure out what they want to do with that main stack of theirs, and that, I think, buys me all the time I need to finish that wall and hold the outpost. I don't know why they're being so hesitant about that. Unfortunately, Earth Shatter's on hold until Steve comes back, so I can't... Well, I can get into the bird's nest. It just would take me forever to cross the mountains, and I don't want to mess with it. We're just going to wait for Steve to come back for that. I think the plan doesn't really change with these guys. We stopped the invasion that we needed to, so I'm going to keep going north with them. I'm wondering if it's worth taking that on as I pass by. I think it probably is, just to clear that oasis off for a little extra food, since eventually this is going to be part of Las Vegas. So who do I want to take the place of what? Actually, can I even get the hero in on this? I think I can. They go here. No, I can't really... I could on the next turn. Alright, let's just, for now, on this turn, move everybody as far down the road as possible. Then we'll see what yellow does, and if I have the time, I will go ahead and go after that thing. For now, I think I'll leave these guys in the outpost here. On that tile. Put those guys there. Maybe add an extra mage lock. And put the reavers here. That seems okay. In fact, what I'll do is I will leave a faster unit on one of the edges so that if I need to reach out to initiate a battle, I've got a unit that can do it, that is closer to where yellow might come from. It probably won't make a difference, but I kind of like having it as an option. And yeah, you're doing fine here, so just keep doing what you're doing. Maybe move just a little bit more in that direction. Okay, I got a fire giant. I think he needs to go this direction, because this is where I'm getting... Well, I don't know. I would say that's where I'm getting hit hardest, but after those last couple battles, it's kind of hard to tell where... You know, I am short over here. If you look at it in terms of, like, overall power, I've got, like... I want to get 3 stacks in both directions, so any extra units I make at this point should go this way just for the sake of getting up to 3 stacks. Because that's kind of like the maximum you can bring into a battle. So, produce merchandise. I probably want to go with the... granary and just keep growing. Yeah. Yeah, this city could use a granary. We are still working on that ironclad there. I will probably actually order up a second one since I have a sudden surplus. Also, maybe another mage lock cannon. They take 100 war spoils. Does that cost the same in both cities? Okay, with the mage lock, I may as well build that in my capital because I'm not getting a gold discount on that. The ironclads I'm getting a pretty steep 50 gold discount on, so I want to keep building those in Vegas. Hero leveled up. That's Jormag. You deserve it, buddy. You did great. Jormag could get marked target, which is a free action that's always useful to have. I think I forgot to use Steve's mark target in the last episode, or in the last battle, so that's on me. I keep forgetting he has that ability. Let's see, that's more defense, but that doesn't really help me against magic, which is what the blue dragon that I'm fighting is. Heightened senses is handy because it prevents him from getting flanked. I really like that a lot. I don't care about ancient governors so much. Tail swipe. I like tail swipe, mostly because you can move and still do it. And draconic health is just kind of always good. But if I could get something... So I could just get resistance and status resistance to try to protect against some of the magic stuff that they're throwing at me. But I feel like the dragon upgrades are just more powerful overall and more worth getting. I wish I could get frost resistance, not frost resistance. I wish I could get shock resistance, not frost. Maybe Dragon Scales 2 gives it. No, it's more frost. Oh, it's because of the dragon type that I pick. Yeah, he's an ice dragon, so he's going to get frost resistance. It's kind of a tough call. I feel like I want to stick with the dragon upgrades, I think. I feel like these are generally more powerful for the dragon. Also, heightened awareness is super tempting just because I can see things coming from further away, but also I don't have to worry about Jormag getting flanked. I think I'm going to take that just for intel right now. Okay, so Jormag can see almost all the way to that derelict workshop now. You guys are good there, you're good there. New Empire development skill, what did I just unlock? It's here. Magic Origin unit upkeep is reduced by 20%. Not really needed right now, so I'll hold off on that. I do have enough to, you know what, let's go ahead and increase the city cap so I don't forget to do that. Now we're at a city cap of 5. Once that wall's done, on the next turn we can found a new city here. That's one turn away, so I'm getting 89. I could drop some mana, like 175 on, what was it that I was looking at earlier? Something that cost 175, and now I can't remember what it was. I think it might have just been that breastplate of the champion. Yeah, it was that. That's not important enough to grab right now. We'll just hang on to the Imperium in case I need it for something. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm in about as good of a position as I can be right now. We'll go another turn and see what happens. I'm curious. See whether blue I'm kind of curious to see whether blue backs off. Yeah, he's backing off. That's should come as no surprise. I'm going to keep moving this scout down that mountain range because it can probably, that mountain range is kind of ideal for covering 2 different routes for blue to get to me. Did yellow come back? No, they didn't. That's probably them up there, though. Okay, well, since he backed off, I'm going to follow a bit. In fact, I'll just go all the way over here. Okay, we've got... You can see one of his cities there, some more units, but I think I've got time for Jormag's army to maybe take a shot at that Shrieker's tomb. Depends on what's in there. I really have no idea. Question is, who do I bring with me? Obviously, the tier 3 is probably the Gremlin. He's handy. Houndmaster for the extra unit, Overseer for healing. I think that's actually a pretty good army to take it with. So I'm going to move them up and just stand on it and see. Because if I could incorporate that... Risky battle... Band of grave robbers working inside before Jermaine connect. One of the grave robbers yell an order. Okay. There's a bone dragon in here. I would rather that than a reaper. Okay, I've done these battles before with the units in the sarcophaguses. I don't think I've ever done it on my YouTube channel, but I've done it in single player games. Losing 301 mana to delay that is okay, but I kind of don't... I'm not sure it's worth it. Sometimes I just break the sarcophaguses intentionally that are near me and just kill the things that are in them really fast, like right at the beginning of the battle. So I'm just going to do attack the undead, I think. The only reason that makes me kind of want to spend the mana is... It's just because I have it. I have a lot of it right now. You know, and I'm not a very mana-heavy build, so I'll go ahead and just cast it just because it helps. Oh, they do have... Oh, no, it's not a Reaper. Okay. I was worried they might have a Reaper. It's just a Banshee. They do have the Tier 4 Dragon, but I also have a Dragon, so... I think I'm going to go for this. I might lose something here, but let's see what the auto says. This is going to lock me. Oh, frick. Okay, that's not good. Oh, I almost clicked watch replay. No, I want to retry that. Might be tougher than I was giving it credit for. See, in this setup, it starts them so far away from you that you can kind of like intentionally break their sarcophaguses by manually targeting them, and then just kill whatever pops out of them. So, like, and I think they only have 10 health. So, like, if I, and this guy does, what, 12 damage? So I think I could just break it. And then immediately kill whatever's in it, although I probably want to focus on that one there. Yeah, I knew there was one more in the middle of all my stuff. Okay, so why don't you guys target that? Not every unit can hit them, though. Like, I think it's just melee units that can, actually. No, you can. I don't know why they can hit it, but the Houndmasters can't. Yeah, I don't know. The words about it, the rules about it are weird. Just do it. And that just pops them out, and then you can just deal with them. Very easily, too. In fact, I might try to open up another one with the dog, maybe. Because these guys, the gremlins, could take... Actually, the gremlins could... Okay, the gremlins could easily kill these guys, because they can just hit them with a melee attack in the back. Yeah. Okay. So that takes care of that one. Then I'll probably try to pop this one open, too, and get rid of whatever comes out of it. Most likely I'm going to want to do that with the dog. I just don't want to use these guys' shot to bust it open. Or kill whatever's in it. Okay, fortunately it put them in a pretty good spot, so I can easily kill them. And still have some left over, but I'm not going to open another one on this turn, not going to push my luck. I just want to clear a space for me to move and defend freely. This is probably part of the reason why the AI didn't do so good in this battle, is because the AI is not going to be able to figure out how to deal with these sarcophagi, and they probably got overwhelmed with basically ads. Okay. And I can probably afford to do it again. This guy might come in and try to use this breath attack. But it's not like a super scary. It's not anything like what I was dealing with the other dragon. Not anywhere near as scary, so I'm not as worried about it. I will probably... Let's see. I'm going to back off a little bit. I'm going to back up and just clear maybe these two sarcophagus that are kind of behind me. And kind of form a defensive perimeter. So we'll break that open. Now, what direction are those guys facing? Forward. Okay, so I can't really flank them. Well, I can if I go here. Yeah, I'll do that. Especially since they can't pop open any tombs anyway for some reason. Then I'll have the dog... I want to keep the dog away from getting hit by anything. The Banshee might teleport in and start causing trouble on this turn, but... I think I can get far enough away to avoid the worst of it. So I'll have the dog go here and hit this one. And I can deal with that pretty easily. I think on the first turn they pop out. Oh wait, well that doesn't really matter because they're a mage unit anyway. They won't fight back. Okay, so that's an easy kill. I will go ahead and have this guy go here. Just get that kill. The gremlin can defend, and Jormag can just take center stage here, I guess. He may come in and go for that breath attack, so I'm going to leave the gremlins on defense. And Jormag right there. Actually, maybe even make Jormag go one space forward. Alright. That's okay, I think, for now. I've cleared out a little space for me to safely fight in. Okay, the gremlins are the ones that are haunted, so anyone else can move wherever they need to. That guy has moved up into a very risky spot. Jormag is getting a little surrounded. Okay, this is all right, I think. Because this guy is not haunted and I've got a delay on it, I can go after this dragon and cancel his retaliation. I can also flip him around with the gremlins too after getting a flank on him. So, and I can mark him with these guys. So I'm going to do all of those things. The whole goal is kill the dragon first and kill it fast, because it's moved into a position where I can do that. The dogs can sunder defense, and they are expendable, so I'm going to have them take the hit from that bone horror there. And then I want these guys to get their flank in before I flip it around. So probably have them go here. Yeah. Then use the gremlin to flip them. And then I can get easy shots in with these guys. That's a flank. Dang, I wish that would kill. It's very close. But I can't use any spells or anything to help with that, so... Maybe Jormag's Breath, though, could do the trick. Not really. Okay, we'll just take the shot with these guys. Or actually, better yet, save your shot, because these guys can't do a whole lot else. I'm going to use their shot for something else. I want to use this. These guys can shoot them. Jormag can actually just kill them normally, like just do an attack, because nothing else can really reach Jormag on this turn. So I can just move here and claw him in the face, and that'll kill him. Okay, Bone Dragon down. Then I can, with these guys, move in this direction and try to get a flank and decrease that Banshee's damage output. Okay, good. I dropped one of them. And then they can move back. And the Banshee will probably teleport on this turn. And it'll probably try to port right in the middle of a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to group up because its whale range is pretty big. It's 2 hex radius. I would rather these guys be closer to wherever they port so they can hit it more times with their melee attack. Okay. I think I'm good. Okay, they didn't do... In fact, they only weakened one thing. That was a really good turn for me. And they didn't kill the dog. Okay, well, they didn't kill the dog, but it took them 2 units to do it, so I'll take it. Alright. So far, so good, I think. This is going well. The Banshee I would like to get rid of next, I think. Or maybe work on some Spearmen. Probably the Banshee needs to go because it's in the middle of everything and it's going to disrupt other things. But those Spearmen are a problem too. So I think I'm going to flip the Spearmen around so that the Dragoon can just hit him in the back a bunch of times. Yeah. Yeah, that makes them a lot easier to deal with. The Bone Horror could do decent damage to the Dragoon. You know what? I'm going to have you kill them. Because the Bone Horror can't kill both the Dragoon and... It can't kill either of them in one hit, no matter what it does, so I'm okay there. I will go ahead and mark the Banshee. Jormag could kill it, but we're letting that Spearman get a little uncomfortably close to units that probably don't want to deal with it. I think I would rather have these guys go after the Banshee, but they can't get a flank attack on it safely. And depending on how I position these guys, if they're facing this way, the Bone Horror could get a flank on them, so I don't want that. I think I'm going to kind of take a step back and have Jormag go after the Banshees here. Have these guys guard. Have this guy use this ability, which... No, they don't have a negative status effect, so it doesn't really do anything besides dealing damage. If he uses it there, he could kill them, but that's kind of pointless when I could just back off. Alright, I'm just going to have him go here. He's a Dark Knight. He can handle a hit or two. And I'm going to have the Dragoon probably defend here just to prevent the Bone Horror from running through and also ganging up too much on that one guy there. Alright, I think I'm fine with this. Decent enough setup anyway. Okay. Oh, he wants to go after the gremlins. Alright. That's totally fine, actually. I'm trying to get behind my line and go after the softer units. Alright. This isn't terrible. Your shot's a little more powerful, but I might want to use that for something else. I want the gremlins to turn that spearman around. He's a little bit of a problem. These things don't worry me quite as much once they get close to you. They still hit pretty hard, but their charge is the thing that worries me most about them. Like, this guy couldn't even kill the Houndmaster on this turn, even if the Houndmaster's guard was down. So I want the gremlins to get out, but they're kind of pinned in by this thing. So I probably do have to do something about it first anyway. I think Jormag could help with that, though. Alright, we'll do this. He's not really as much damage as I had hoped. It's because they have frost resistance. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to use the gremlins to get out of this situation. Actually, Jormag may do better off flying over here, and no, he can't really do anything to them either. Alright, I'm just going to have to do this. Yeah. Alright, that allows these guys to move here, where they can still get a flank attack. These guys are tough. Jormag now can do a lot more damage to them, though. So killing them shouldn't be a problem anymore. I'm going to move this guy down here. And I will flank here. Oh, I forgot they pop out a unit. Okay. I can deal with that. Because I don't think they can do anything on this first turn. Alright, yeah, put Jormag here. Get rid of that thing. I might just take the hit from these guys. Or do this. That way I can do a little bit of damage on more than one thing. Can't really stop that from doing anything, but maybe they can heal somebody. Now I'll just have them defend for now. I don't think the enemy can kill anything right now. They might be able to do a sizable amount of damage to my Dark Knight if they cancel its retaliation and then just hit it with the spears a bunch of times. But aside from that... Oh, wait, crap. They got 2 units out of that. The Skeleton Warrior actually is something that can retaliate. Okay. Wait, who's next? Who have I not used yet? The Dragoon. Oh, wait, no, the Dragoon can just move more. Okay, I actually think the Dragoon's fine where it's at. The Skeleton Warrior is going to hurt him a bit, but I should be able to fight back and get out of this. I may still not get out of this without losing anybody just because of all the ads, even with managing the dang graves. Okay, they did do exactly what I thought they might do up there. Alright, you guys they're at least looking the wrong direction, which will allow the gremlins to kill them if I heal the gremlins. Jormag can get rid of him. But this guy needs help. Like, a lot of help. And, like, right now. So the gremlins really need to turn him around. Okay, they're facing the wrong direction for these guys, too, so I'm going to have them kill those guys off. That frees the gremlins up, but Jormag can deal with this. That frees the gremlins up to turn this thing around so that my Dark Knights can at least run. I'm probably going to need to heal somebody with the Overseer to keep the gremlins from dying here, but yeah, I think Jormag getting rid of that's probably a good call, just to get it out of my back line. This thing can't really get to where these guys are, so I think I'm safe there. And yes, I'm gonna have the gremlins turn them around. Oh wait, that behind you doesn't work on those guys, okay. It doesn't say that it won't work on them. Are they just... okay, well, it doesn't seem to work on undead, so... or at least not all undead. I think this may be considered a special type. It's heartless, so maybe that's why. Some reason why I can't turn that thing around. Alright, well, the important thing is, can it get through to my other stuff? The answer is no, if I am careful. So if I take the gremlin and put him here, he should be able to use behind you, at least on the spearman. Oh wait, now he can hit it. Maybe this thing was blocking me. Okay, that could be it. Alright, that lets me back this guy off a little bit more safely. Unfortunately, I do still need to leave him there to some extent. I can't get to him to heal him. Oh wait, hang on, I could. If I do this... If I do it this way... If I move him here, he'll take one hit from the pikes, but then I can move and heal him. As long as he's not decaying or something. He's weakened. It's being really weird about this. Okay. Oh, it's because he's pinned. Okay, I can't do that. Crap. Okay, I would not have done that had I known that I could not heal him. Okay, I can, but I need to move this guy around at a different angle. Then these guys can run here, and then they can heal him. Okay. Alright, so at least he should survive. I have him face the enemy and probably do an attack, because there's not really a lot of reason not to, other than knocking more enemies out of the bone cage. I can go here with them and... Wait, is he still reachable from here? I'll have them back off. Okay. And you can end your turn there. The Dragoon still has their gun. Okay, Gremlins phased away. They also fumbled that attack, so that's useful. Okay, the Gremlins can kill the Bone Horror, but it may spawn something when it goes down. They changed those Bone Horrors, and the rules surrounding them are different now, and it confuses me. I need to get these knights... Okay, I think I know what I want to do. I want to Frost Breath this, but I want to get my knight out of the way first. Actually, that reaches 3 spaces. Jormag was here. 1, 2, 3. Nah, it wouldn't quite. What about if Jormag is here? 1, 2, 3. Nah, I can't quite hit everything with it. I was hoping I could. Okay, I think what I want to do is use the Gremlins to get this knight out of trouble. And kill the Bone Horror with these guys. So I will back them up to here. Finish them off. And they did spawn something. Crap. Okay, now I have to deal with that. And it is unfortunately facing me. I can still do this, though. What I wanted to do.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to move these guys here and probably use the gun now. Okay, they're now distracted. The gremlin can go here.
Yeah.
After I move these guys back and out. Alright, yeah. Move the gremlin here. Flip them around so the knight can now move freely. The knight can back off. Jormag can use Ice Breath. Then the knight can move back. Oh, I froze both of those, actually. So the knight can actually move all the way around here and kill that. And then the other unit's just stuck. And then I still have one unit that can hit him, so I can finish him off. And then maybe shouldn't stand next to the sarcophagus if I can avoid it, but I already have done that, so it should be fine. Anything that spawns out of those shouldn't be too dangerous. Okay, and then I think he's just dead. I'll hit him in the back so I don't take more damage. And I've gone from losing everything to losing nothing. Those sarcophagus battles are just something the AI cannot deal with. What do I want to do here? I could get gold, I could get a battle axe, I could get good alignment, which is clearly not what I'm doing. Or I could get a bunch of draft in Denver, which Denver's not making any. I'll just take the money from this. Yeah, I'll just take the money. And then now I can incorporate that into the outpost. And I can also upgrade the outpost to have stone walls, which I will absolutely do. Excellent, okay. Alright, I think that's a fairly good spot to stop. I feel good after that last battle. I mean, it was a little rough with blue there, but I mean, there's only so much you can do against that kind of power that these dragon lords, these special dragons, bring in this Ashen War scenario. They've got some very powerful abilities, but I think I feel good about that. This seems like it's been a little over 2 hours, so I'll probably wrap it up here. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. I do plan to be back with another next week, and then I think it's the weekend after that that I will be gone for the solar eclipse. But I appreciate all the views and support. Leave your thoughts and comments down below if you have anything to add and contribute to my strategy or the conversation in general. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good week. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Roderick, Sarah Feingold, and Tibby and Army. Thanks so much, everybody.